Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Tiz and I am back again with another amazing video. Yes guys, so you guys have been asking me what happened to me in Oman, or why I left early, what happened to my hand and all of that. So I want to just go straight to the point because I don't want this to be too long. It might be a long video, but I don't want it to be too long. So let me just jump straight into the video. So what really happened in Oman? So if you don't know where Oman is in the Middle East. It is an Arab country, yeah, and it is not far to Dubai. Okay, in case you don't know Oman as an Arab country, you should know Dubai. So Oman to Dubai is like by air, it should be around like 1 hour, like an hour journey or so. Yeah, and if it is by road, it should be 8 hours. Okay, yeah, you can go by road 8 hours. Yeah, so that is that. Okay, so if you don't know my story on how I got to Oman, I've made a video, like one of my very first video when I started working in Oman as an Arab housekeeper. That video is there. My experience when I got to Oman, the agents, all of those things, guys, they are there. So if you've not watched how I got to Oman, kindly go back to those videos to watch so I'll be able to understand where I am coming from. Okay, so you guys, you saw what happened to my hand, and I explained in the comment section, but I didn't really explain in the video. I'll be talking about that. And also you guys saw that I am supposed to leave Oman next year January. I'm so sorry about the noise. In case if there are noises, I am kind of like in a, what's it called, garden, on a field. Yeah, I am on a field. Okay, yeah, so we have people that are also like resting, picnic area and all that for the people around here. So, and this is the perfect spot for me to make this video. Also guys, I have a drink. I have a drink. I've been taking this before, I'll be trying this now. And I also have snacks, guys. Yeah, I came with my sister. Yeah, she's around. I don't know to disturb me. Okay guys, so I'm supposed to leave Oman next year January, but I left earlier. It's because of the same reason that I'll be sharing with you guys on what happened to my hand. So this is my hand here. It's already healed, like the stitch area is already healed, but I can fold down, and if I want to open a bottle, I can't really use this hand to open a bottle. I can't really tighten the hand. Actually, I actually feel so much better than before. Yeah, I feel so much better than last month. I tell you guys, it was still paining me till last month. Okay, so anyways guys, my bosses, they are very nice, they are very nice people, very nice family. I tell you, they're one of the type of family that, as I'm not working for them again, anytime I go to Oman, I would want to visit them. Okay, yeah, and their kids, very beautiful kids. The ones that are married, they have very nice children as well. They have nice, like the guys that are married, nice wives. The lady that has already married, so she's nice too. But they have one particular son, okay, which is the first son, which is like the problem of the family. Okay, in every family, we don't have like the perfect family. Like every family, there's one way, there's one thing or the other that maybe people are praying for. Is that for wealth or for safety or for children or for this or for that? Even as our individual lives, we have one or two things that we're praying for. Okay, nobody has the perfect family, nobody has the perfect life. So these people, one of their problems is their son, and the most problem is the fact that the boy is their first son. Okay, this is not to me alone. The problem is also to them in the family, because that guy causes so much trouble for them. Even as I came back like this, okay, it's as I am back like this, you guys, I have one evidence and I didn't bring it to where I am, and I would have shown you. My bosses, they don't know that I have it. Like I would have shown. Okay, I won't show you the picture or his name, but I'll show you what I took that is of ease that I brought down here. And in case they watch the video, they will see that, they'll be like, so it was I was one that took it. Anyways, you guys, this their son, I'll say something before I forgot it, but anyways, this their son causes problem for them even in the house. Okay, he's always on drugs, he's drinking, like he drinks alcohol. I don't even know the type of like drugs he injects himself. When I don't know what some people, there are different type of drugs and all that. This guy literally injects himself. Okay, he has injection. He has a case where he puts his injection and all these things that he puts inside to inject himself. He smokes weed. Okay, and this type of weed is not, I'm not taking weed for that. I've seen it before. Okay, This one, I don't know what type of weed this one is, but this one, anytime it takes it, in short, anytime it takes any of the things that is like, it goes crazy. Number one, it's going to be so dull, like it's going to be so dull that it can sit down like this, and it will just like slip off, and the way it sleeps is going to be like this. God forgive me, I don't want to mock you, but I'm trying to like explain the way this guy is to you guys, okay? Like, and anytime it's like that, he will just be talking. Anytime he injects himself or he takes weed, or that is weed, or he drinks, he always like behaves like someone that is crazy, okay? He got so much problem for the family. He might just smoke or drink outside, come home and be like, everybody in the house, they are very, very stupid. Everybody in the house, they did not greet him. Everybody in the house, why are they sitting down? And they will start shouting on his father, shouting on his mother, cussing everybody out in the house, carry things in the house, throw it away, like throw them everywhere in the house. And his father's them, and his mother will be like, oh my God, why are you doing this? What is the problem? Blah 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 blah. But it's going to be like, are you shouting at me? Or it's going to be cussing his father out, cussing his mother out. Want to break things in the house, go to the kitchen, carry knife, you guys, carry knife, freaking knife, so that he's going to choke himself, he's going to like, unalive himself, he's going to this and that. You guys, it will cause so much trouble. Women in the house will be running to their rooms. Women, like, that's how scary he is anytime he's causing this trouble. Women in the house will literally carry their kids, okay, straight to their rooms. The girls in the house, which is my madam's like daughters, they will literally run to their rooms upstairs, lock their rooms, lock the door like that leads to each and everybody's rooms, okay? Yeah, even their mother will go to their room like this, and they themselves as his family will call the police to come and arrest him, because he can do and undo. That guy can freaking do and undo, I tell you guys. So it's very, very scary. So now, on this day, I think you can have an idea of what I'm talking about, okay? Yeah. Okay, let me say this before I talk about my hand. Even outside, people outside, they arrest him, and his family will always go to bail him out. In a year, you guys, in a year, he can't skip prison, okay? Is it that it goes once, and that once can be for like 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, it depends, or it goes twice in a year, which one can be very short, as in less than in a month, and the other one will be a long one. But one thing for sure is that in a month he can't skip prison. In a year he can't skip prison. Since I went there, even before I got there, okay, well, before I got there he was in prison. Okay, when I got there, they released him the following month, and that time was around his sister's wedding. Okay, after that, I think about a month or 2 months after, he committed rubbish outside. Maybe he stole somebody's money. I don't know. He committed one crime outside like that. They arrested him. They locked him in prison for months. I think up to like 10 months or so. Okay, after that, they bailed him. The following year, he committed another one outside. They arrested him. He committed another one in the family. His family himself arrested. Like, his family used to just call the police on him almost every time, and he will still come back to that house to stay. They will still allow him to come. In case you are saying that maybe they did not go for treatment, you guys, they took him to rehabilitation. Okay, they took him to this rehabilitation centers. Then he ran away from there several times. He ran away from the rehabilitation center. They took him to. He does not have a job. He does not have a wife. He does not have children. He stays with his family. They cater for him. They give him money. And if you have anything down, you don't give it. He will take it and turn it to his own. If you put food, money, anything down, he will take it in front of you like this, and he will say that it is his own. Except you fight for it back. Okay. Once he can take that thing from where you kept it. Okay. Like, before you release it back, is how you call the police on him, because he won't release it back. He will tell you that yes, he has taken it and he has taken it, and that is it. So you guys can get the idea of who this guy is, okay, where I'm coming from. So anyways, you guys, this one that happened to my hand that day, I think a day before that day, he drank or used drugs. I don't know, his normal activities, and so obviously does not have a job. They got a job for him. He ran away from the place. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, he's gone. 1 week even is gone. So he was home, like, I think throughout that day in his room, like a day before. Throughout that day in his room, maybe he injected himself or something. So he was sleeping throughout from morning to night. So the next morning, I think he's seeing that reaction. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, the effect is still on him, and this guy is so dirty. He's so dirty that women in the house does not allow their kids to go to his room. Okay, women in the house, they don't allow their kids to go to his room. Okay, these things are everywhere. Plates of how many days will be there. Like he eats like I don't know. I don't blood of Jesus. And he uses the toilet. Sometimes it does not flush. Okay, yes, it does not flush. Okay, it messes everything, like it just messes things around. So anyways, this day that I'm talking about, he used the toilet. Okay, we have kids in the house, we know them. When the kids uses the toilet, like when they poop, that's what I'm talking about. When they poop, they will tell their mom, or they will, that mommy, I want to go and poop. Or when they finish pooping, mommy, come and wash my bum bum for me. Okay, yeah. So this guy will poop, he will leave them when nobody sees him, and he will now lie against the kids. That was the kids that did it. We know in the house that you are the one that did it, but he will just find, then start shouting, why will you accuse him of him doing this, why will you accuse him of him doing that. I reported the case to his parents. Like, you know, they'll be like, when I see it, I should flush it. Excuse me, I am not his nanny. Okay, this is really his mom. I am not his nanny. He's in his late 30s. This guy I'm talking about is not 20 something, he's 30 something. Okay, so I thought his mom was like, you know, like anytime I see it, I should be flushing it and all that. So, you know, or I should be cleaning after him. As what I'm doing here is different from you. If you need somebody to be clean after your son, you have to get somebody to clean after him. That's not what I'm saying. So this morning, I just told him, see, I don't like what you do. When you use the toilet, please flush it. Okay, my work is so stressful enough for me, for somebody to now come and be adding more to it. Okay, you will use drug, he would vomit and not pack his vomit. There was a time that he did it, I actually called his father. Every food that he ate, very irritating, Jesus. Everything that he ate, he actually like just vomited everything in the bedroom. Okay, and he said he was sick or something. How would he be sick? He would eat this and this and this and this together. Okay, imagine somebody. I'm sorry for diverting again. Imagine somebody, okay, in his common sense, that would boil coffee. Okay, you boil coffee, and in your coffee you had pepper, you had salt, you had something that this fish, you know, this kind of like Titus in it, not this canned fish. Okay, you had it inside. No, he had it. Yeah, he cooked that. Then he puts coffee inside. Okay, he puts coffee inside, and he's eating it. How will you eat that type of concoction? And you eat it with bread. What type of concoction is that? I mean, coffee powder. He has not even like boiled it. Yeah, he didn't boil it. Like maybe he used the water. He used the coffee powder and added the canned fish, salt, everything inside, pepper, you know, all this powdered pepper inside, and you ate it with this thing. And that's why your stomach should not scatter. So with the fact that he injected himself, so everything was reacting. He not vomited. He didn't even clean it. I had to call his father that, excuse me, sir, I cannot do this. Okay. If his mother was around that day, I think she was not around, or she was sleeping or so, she would tell me to go and clean it. And sometimes I used to tell my brother, excuse me, I cannot do this. Anytime she wants to tell me to do some stuff, I'll be like, please, I can't. I'm not his nanny, no. Anyways, you guys, so that morning as I was warning him that you should stop like pooing in the toilet without flushing, that I don't like it. He not started shouting at me. Am I talking to him early in the morning? I didn't even tell him good morning, blah 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 blah. I'm supposed to be saying, like, he was just insulting me. That what if he poo-poos? Can't I just flush it? I don't like it. Like, I don't like it. It wasn't that effect of the drug. Okay, so just shouting at me, was just like, come close to me, he will punch me, he's going to beat me, he's going to this, he's going to that, blah blah. I was like, I won't take his insults. He will insult me. His family will tell me not to talk. Okay, they'll tell me not to go, I should go. So like, I've been keeping, you know, his own struggle, my work, you know, struggle, everything, my own personal life, everything was building up in me. So it's reached me here that day that I was so angry. You guys, I was so angry. I just told him that I don't like it. That was what I was telling him. Don't do it again. I don't like it. Don't do it again. I don't like it. That was what I was telling him. And this guy went to where we put, I've shown you guys where we do incense before. Okay, if you watch my past videos of like my daily routine especially, you'll see it. So we have this kind of like clay pot, okay, very small. This is for incense. Okay, clay burner where we burn incense inside. I will now bring out smoke that will put in clothes or in the house. Yeah, so we have some there. We have this glass that will put incense inside. Okay, the incense powder inside that they will pour inside the clay, inside the charcoal. Okay, yeah, that will now produce the smoke. So I was now throwing First he threw the glasses, those jar, okay, where we put incense powder inside. So he took them, he was throwing them at me. I was dodging them. I was like, why is it being violent? I was like, why is it being violent? I don't want to, like, you know, like, I should also go and start throwing things at him. So I went to go and meet his mother. As I was throwing it to him, I was dodging it. I was going to go and meet his mother. This guy started again that I don't want any trouble, that they should come and warn him, that I only told him not to, you know, explain things to them. And the mother just stood up. Okay, his dad was not around that morning. He left very early that morning. And yeah, so people also went to work that morning. So this happened around 7 o'clock. Yes, like after 7, I remember clearly. So people have kids have gone to school that morning. Okay, his father have left very early that morning too. So the people in the house are not that much. Okay, so I just woke his mother up that this guy said. So his mother was like, what is the matter? Why are we fighting again? Blah 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 blah. So as he did not even know that his mother was there, he just took all those clay burners, then started throwing it at us, even with his mom. He came to his mother's room, started throwing it. His mother was telling him to stop, was trying to hold him. So there was that one that I wanted to throw at my head. Okay, so I tried to use my hand to like guide my head. Okay, and that was when my nerve cut. Okay, yeah, this one. So if you guys have not seen this before, you can watch my stitching video. Probably I'll put it here, so you guys will be able to watch it. Okay, this guy, imagine if this has hit my head, what would have happened? For my nerve to cut, for it to open, and I'm seeing my bone inside, the nerve, the meat, everything cut. Blood was gushing out. I didn't even know immediately. Okay, immediately I didn't know. I just felt like something was dropping on my hand. Because I was still moving the hand. As I saw that, reflection. Okay, yeah. You wanted to throw it on my head, then the reflection. I just like guided my hand and all that. So that's cut, and immediately I didn't notice till blood started coming out, like was dropping. Okay, was dropping. I was like, what is this on my hand? And I saw it, and immediately as my mind went there, I could not move this hand. The mind is very powerful, I tell you guys. Our mind, our brain is very powerful. Very, very powerful. I tell you. You guys, I didn't know until my mind went there, and then immediately I could not move this hand. Like, I could not move it up. I can do it down, but I could not move it up. Like, this hand could not come up. And I just started crying immediately. And I was like, see what your son has done. I boss. Now, the most painful part, okay, I don't know, the most, because of, I know that they're trying to like be consigned to, but the most painful part is that my boss told me to sit down and, use tissue to, hold the, and so like blood will stop gushing out and all that. And I should wait for their barber to come, instead of taking me to the hospital straight away. So I had to wait there for hours, from morning to later in the afternoon, like later in the afternoon, with my hand like this, okay, till Baba came and the police came, because they told Baba immediately called the police that he has started again, they should come and take him away. Okay, then also that after that, he broke my phone. This exact phone that I'm using right now is the phone that I was using then. My boss bought the exact one back for me. I just bought that phone not quite long, I tell you guys. And you guys, I told you when I bought the phone now. Yeah. So like, he took my phone, he pieces it. Like pieces it like this. The panel, the one that is actually screen of the phone, like, when a trailer crushes a phone, okay, that was how it was. Thank God my SIM card was still stuck in the SIM card area. That was the only valuable thing there. The remaining one, even you cannot even take it to an engineer. You yourself, you are saying it like this, except to take it back to the manufacturing this thing, okay, to go and company to know how they will just crunch everything and rebuild the phone from the beginning again. I tell you guys, like, everything was gone, the battery pieces, everything, and it's inbuilt, everything was pieces. So his family, then what again, my earpiece, okay, I think I saw my earpiece on the floor. Then the house was scattered, the chairs, he turned everything upside down, glasses on the floor, this clay stuff on the floor, broke everything on the floor. So I think, was it me or somebody else, I don't know, was stepped on the glass or something, and maybe a little cut. I think so. I cannot really remember. I can't remember if it was me or somebody else. So everything was on the floor. People had to start wearing slippers, okay? So I was there anyways till the police and their baba came. Then I showed them my hand. We explained things to them. Then they arrested him again and took him away. As he was going, no, he left the house. First, he left the house, okay? Then he came back. He was bragging, and so what? He has been to prison so many times. He's going to go there and come back again. Those type of thing, okay? When you've gone to prison so many times, and you've turned that place to a sweet home, like a getaway place, okay, like a vacation center where you just go, stay there for some time, and you come back. Okay, that was how it was for him. So the police arrested him, and he didn't even stay for long. Okay, I cannot remember how many. I think about a month or so. That was what he used. Then he came back. Then that day they took him to the hospital. Then they stitched the hand. You guys saw the whole process of stitching. I waited for 6 weeks. Then and all of that, all of that happened. So you guys know the whole stitching area, okay? Yeah. So anyways, you guys, the one that now happened this last time, okay, even before this last time, this happened last year, November, okay? Then I started struggling with my channel, depression, everything was just like there. It was as if I was just the only one going through stuff, okay? All of that was just like, you guys, I was driving myself crazy, literally. Anyways, this year, he started with his trouble again. Even before me, he was causing trouble in the house, here and there. Everybody was running upstairs as usual, going to their rooms and all that. His family arrested him and all that. So the one that now happened, because I said after that day, once everything is healed, if it causes me trouble, before I go home, I will make sure that I hurt him. That was what was like. I was, when you've gone through so much that it was not as if you are possessed. Frustration, everything has now built kind of like a monster into you, that you are just waiting for him to commit one slight mistake, and then you just do him so much harm. That was what was happening to me. Like it has built like a monster in me. And I told you guys, I told you guys one time that I don't like the type of person that I am becoming. Okay, the whole experience was making me become somebody else, somebody that does not have feelings for anybody. I could not even stay in a relationship. Somebody that does not even care if anybody is okay or not. It's not my business. If you're hungry, you are hungry. It's not my business. I don't care about anybody. I don't even care about myself. I don't care about my emotions. What is inside me is just like one monster that is ready to like just take over. That was what was happening to me. So there was now one time like that I don't know what happened. Okay, oh my god, I've forgotten what actually happened. Okay, I think I was angry with everybody in the house. Then he started insulting me to her. I don't even know. I've forgotten what actually happened. Okay, I was cooking in the kitchen. And he just saw me, and he was just like shouting at me, getting angry at me for no good reason. I was on my own. Then I can't really remember what he did to me. I just went to my room straight away, guys. I went to my room straight away. I carried fleet, fleet that I using to kill mosquito in the room. Okay, when you want to fleet your room, okay, to kill, insecticide. Okay, yeah, insecticide, the fleet one. I just carried 2. Okay, like that thing just came over me. I just carried 2, and I went to my immediate. I started fleeting him. When it's not a mosquito, for Christ's sake, or a cockroach. I just started fleeting him, fleet his face, his nose, his mouth. It was not like, like it was like gassing, like, not like gassing. I don't have to explain. It was trying to like, run away from me. As he was trying to go away from me, I was fleeting. He wanted to punch me. I hit the fleet on him. He was trying to face me. As I fleeted him, I just started punching and punching. You guys, like, it was as if the devil entered my enemy that day. This happened this year. I told you. I just started punching him and punching him and punching. I bite him. I started punching him and punching him and punching him. Then as I was punching him, like, I did not give him that space to to come over me. I don't know how to say it. I didn't give him that space. I was just like giving him so much punches. So he was trying to escape from me. So like, oh my god, this guy is going crazy. The same thing he did, like the glasses and jars of incense. Like I started picking them up. I started throwing it at him. So it's so that this girl is crazy. Okay, it's so that this girl is crazy. He just ran away. Started running away. Okay, as he's running away, he's insulting me. So that he was insulting me in Arabic. As you know, they speak Arabic. So he started like running away from me. I started running after him. We were going around the house. I tell you, he will run towards the sitting room. His mother came out. His brothers were at home. This day, 2 of his brothers, like, that they are not always at home. They always go 2 weeks, come back home, 2 weeks, come back home. They came out. His mother was crying, begging me on, like, his mother called the brothers from their rooms to come. She called the father, then she faced me. Please, Zara, I beg you, please. His mother was freaking crying. I was beating her, but at the time I don't want to look at her face, okay? Because you guys, I have gone through so much emotional trauma. I tell you, so much like emotional trauma, okay? So imagine if somebody can do that. Imagine what his family themselves are going through just because of him. Okay, and has been doing that for a very long time. They've tried. I don't know. They're not the kind of people that they cannot send a child away to, like, just go and, you know, that they should disown him. His father has said it so many times that he's going to disown him. So many times. I'm so sorry. I'll take this drink. So his father has always said that he's going to disown him, but still at the end of the day, he will not disown him. You know what I'm saying, guys? So I started going after him. I'm coming. Okay, guys. So brother has always said that he's going to disown him, but you know, they'll see his brothers there will beg for him, everything. So anyways, people said come and take me. I was like, no, today I am not going to accept it. Like, today this guy is in trouble. Like, in short, is either he kills me or I kill him that day. That was what it was. So yes, I wanted to do incense in the house, okay? So there's charcoal, okay, on fire, okay? And if you guys, if you know watch my video, you know what I'm saying. So there's one charcoal, this thing that we used to put charcoal inside that we'll put on fire, okay? So it was on fire. I carried that charcoal, okay? Yes, I carried that charcoal, and I was like, I'm going to pour it on him. That it was like I was going to pour it on him. I'll pour it inside his clothes. He's gonna say, begging me, please, I should not burn down the house. Please, 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 please. You know, I was like, if I do it, that I don't care if the police arrest me. Yeah. Like, that was how much, that was how much determined that I was like, that day is going to be, because you guys, seriously, if you are going through depression or anything, leave the environment you have, go and live in a better environment. If it is because of your environment or your job or anything, leave that place and go and, go to a new place, okay? Go to a new place. If it is money, if it is anything, I pray that God will provide for you in Jesus' name, okay? Please, make sure that you are living fine. Make sure you take care of yourself. Surround yourself with positive people, okay? Don't lock yourself up. Go out. Go for walks, okay? More other reasons why I was depressed in that time and frustrated is the fact that I don't go out, okay? I can't go out for a 2-minute walk. I can't tell them I'm going for a 2-minute walk and come back home. I can't. You guys understand what I'm saying? I can't go for a 2-minute walk. I can't say I want to go and buy something alone without somebody following me. Okay? It's not that I'm going to run away. My passport is with them, but they are just like that. They won't give you that small space to go just take a break from work. I don't have any off day. I work every day from Monday to Sunday for more than 3 years. Okay? Sometimes they don't even pay my salary quickly, so I have to tell my boss. Sometimes, she will still pay me, but she won't pay me immediately. You understand? Probably my boss will be telling me that it is not yet the 10th of this following month, and I came 26. I started working 27. But if it's not up to like the 10th, the 15th of the following month, she won't pay. She'll tell me that they're using money to buy food in the house, or they want to use money to do something else. Me that have now worked, don't I need money? Don't I need money to send back home? That's not what I'm saying. So a lot of reasons. We need freedom as human beings, okay? We need it. We need freedom. We need fresh air. Imagine as I'm seated here in this on this field, enjoying the fresh air and all of that. You need it. Relax. You need it, or else you'll be building a devil. It will not come at once. It will come gradually. Okay? And it will just come, and one day you won't care if anything happens to you. You won't care if you are arrested. You won't care if your enemy dies. You won't care. You will just want to do something dangerous. You want to do something evil. People that they went to go and unalive themselves. They don't wish to go to heaven quickly. People that they went to go and do something dangerous, they didn't wish to do it. It's a monster that has been building in them for a long time. Okay? And it's not at once that it will go. It will take time before it goes again. So it will take so much time. You need to be surrounded by love. I tell you guys. That day I was ready to burn down everything. I wanted him to be there. I wanted him to be there. I was freaking crying. I tell you guys. So when I was begging and all that, I carried knife. Okay, I carried knife that I was like I would choke him. That was the first time I would go crazy in my whole entire life. Like I would go crazy on somebody. I don't even care whatever it is that it can do. I tell you that it's someone that you cannot predict. I didn't care. I was like, it's either him or me that day. So his mother collected the knife from me. I was freaking crying that day. I tell you guys, I was freaking crying that day. And this guy literally ran away from me. Like he ran outside the house. He ran outside, and the stupid idiot was outside and still insulting me. You could not stay. You ran outside and you were still insulting me. Can you imagine? You guys, that guy is actually crazy. I tell you guys. So I was telling his parents that I was going to leave. I told them the last time this happened to me, okay, he has been causing so much trouble for me before this one, okay, last year. And I told them that last year that after this I was going to go. They said I should please not go, blah blah blah. And also my family at home, they were like, they were trying to be concerned about me. At the same time, they were looking at if I come back, I don't have enough money on ground. No matter the amount of money, you guys, if you don't have peace somewhere, leave the place. Leave the place. Yeah, leave the place. God will feed you. God will do the remaining one. Just don't give up. Keep working hard. When you leave the place, use everything you've got to establish yourself or to keep moving forward. Okay? There are opportunities everywhere. May God provide the right opportunity for you and me. Okay? For you and I, actually. English. Anyways, you guys, so I said okay, I was going to stay. So when this other one happened again this year, I was like, I was leaving, they were trying to beg me, all of that, and they arrested him again. Okay, they arrested him again. You can see, not even me, his family are the ones that are arresting him. So it's not as if they're not trying to be concerned. That's why I said that they are nice people, because even they say themselves they're against the boy. Okay, they've tried their best for him, but instead he kept behaving stupid. So, my family, they started begging me and all of that. They said, okay, this last chance, okay. So there's now one that he did again, okay. I've forgotten what happened. Okay, the one that he hit me here on my head. I don't know if I've told you that one. I was the last one that happened that I left the following week or so. If I had the picture, I'll share it with you. So I was in the kitchen, I was cooking, and I don't know, he was on drugs again. He came to the kitchen, was asking me, where is fruit? You open the fridge, you are seeing the fruits in front of you like this, and you did not pick it up. You came to come and meet me, and you know that we don't talk. Since all these things happened, I can't remember the last time that we said hi to each other. We don't talk, and that day you were just looking for somebody's trouble. Okay, it was me that you saw. The ladies in the house with their kids. I was cooking dinner that day. They're telling me that this guy is already high, that they don't want his trouble. I was telling them I have to cook dinner that day. They were like, I should go to the room. I was like, I have to cook because I hate cooking late. Okay, I can't be cooking by 9-10 o'clock. When do I want to have time for myself? That's what I'm saying. So I was like, I was going to that. I told them that if it causes trouble for me, I would leave the place. But for now, I will be cooking. Okay. So he came, was asking me where's the fruit. I did not assign. Where's the fruit? I did not assign. Then he now carried that same basket of the fruit. Okay, the same basket. We have two of the type. Then now carried it. Okay, yes, no, the one of the fruits, there's one small basket that we put fruits in. Okay, it was in the fridge, so he brought it out and took that basket and hit it on my head. I tell you. He hit it on my head hard, like that on my head. Where I was sitting down, knife was in my hand. I was cutting onions. Okay, imagine it was that time when I was very, very, angry. This day I was never angry. I was just cutting. It was not supposed to. I was like, I won't say anything. And he hit that on my head. I wanted to choke him knife. It was just me and him in the kitchen. Ask me what he was telling me. Beat me. Just because of I beat him that day. He was telling me, beat me. Do your worst. Today you must beat me. Today you must beat me. That was what he was saying. Today you must beat me. You are holding knife. Choke me. Can you imagine the Satan in that guy? Imagine that I get frustrated and I choke him. That was what he was telling me. So you can see that The reaction of that day, what happened that day was he still wants us to fight again. So he was telling me I must beat him today because saying it in Arabic, I could see, I cannot really speak Arabic fluently, but I can still understand some of their words. He was telling me that maybe that day I hit him, I did and that, and they arrested him. That so today, okay, it's just me and him in the kitchen. That I have to choke him that knife. That I have to beat him. He went to the drawer to bring us so much like things, tools, spoon, long, soup spoon, and different type of things. He was bringing from him. I was like, today we must fight, blah 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 blah. I was angry, but I did not say anything. I went to go and meet his brothers upstairs, and I told his brothers that this guy has started. I told them, I was like, your brother has started, you guys. I said, your brother has started, you guys. I said that I am cooking on my own, and this guy went to where this basket is, and he knit it on my head. You see that I did not say anything. I said, as I am going down now, I went to meet them upstairs. I said, as I am going down now, I want to go and destroy his life. Exactly. I said, as I am going down now, I want to go and destroy his life. So what did I do? I went back downstairs. I went to his room. By the time I got downstairs, you guys, one other reason, okay, I forgot. One other reason that he fights with me is also because he used to say he wants to sleep with me. Okay, God forbid. He always said he wants to sleep with me. So as I was coming downstairs from reporting him from his brother, I saw him eating that same fruit. Then he was wearing that jalamia. So he saw only me coming. He now raised his jalamia up. He wanted to remove his pants and show me that this is his manhood. That maybe I did not allow him to sleep with me. Can you imagine this stupid idiot? Imagine a guy that is in his middle 30s, if not his late 30s, at least his middle 30s. Around 34, 35, probably 36. Not even 34. 35, 36. This guy raised up his jalamia and brought down his pants. Like he wanted to show me his manhood. My dear, I removed my face. God forbid. Kojuma Ribini, my dear. May our eyes not see evil. I tell you. So he saw that others were coming. He was just shouting at me, blah 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 blah, throwing the seeds from the fruit he was eating, throwing it at me, and all of that. I was angry. His brothers, they came and they were shouting at him. What is his problem? What is his problem? What is his problem? He was insulting them too. That who are they? They should shut up. He's the senior in the house. He's this, that. Who are they? They're his junior ones, and they have to respect him. Blah 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 blah. You're like, they're tired of him. What is your problem? I saw that they were speaking too much English. I went to go and bring my boss had another like clay this year. I was going to throw it at him. I was going to like carry knife again and all that. So they were trying to like take him away from me. I just went to his room. I packed his clothes. I tell you, all of this is jalamia and them. I packed almost everything. I went outside. I was with knife. So I went outside, the outside big trash bin. Outside that different houses used to put trash in. I had to go and throw it inside. One of his brothers is the one that followed him, okay? His brother that followed him was running after me that I should not throw it away. I should please not throw it away. I said that he was coming and he was going to meet me because I was running without slippers. I said I was going to meet me on the way. So I carried knife and I started cutting everything one by one. I was just cutting everything one by one, one by one, one by one, one by one, one by one. So the remaining ones that are with me, I told him, don't come near me. If you come near me, I will choke you with the knife. He was just saying, I should please that Mama is not around, Baba is not around. Mama and Baba were not around, okay? They were not around. So I was going to cut everything one by one. Anyways, he was not begging me, he was coming closer to me, then he took the remaining ones. So I said that they will not allow me to cut it, okay? I said no problem. They were begging me. I was crying again because I was angry. I don't like when I'm angry. When I am angry, I used to like shake. And as if something is wrong, I can. But the spirit of anger in my life has reduced. I tell you guys, I give God all the glory that the spirit of anger has reduced. Because before, when I used to be very angry, I would be breathing very fast, like that's how I used to breathe. Like as soon as something is inside me, I breathe very fast. There was a time that when I'm angry, my stomach could be paining me. I tell you, when I'm angry, my stomach could be paining me, and I would want to do something crazy, not to myself, to the person that got me angry. But now I give God all the glory that does not happen to me again. I just thank God that does not happen to me. That sometimes I might just be crying. Yeah, I don't like when I'm angry. I used to cry now, but before I'll be breathing like that's how I used to be. Like you guys, that's someone that is possessed. So anyways, you guys, that after that day, Mama and Baba came, they called the police again. They reported him. He was ready to like fight with his brothers. Them, you know, they were angry that day. His father was like, he's tired of him and he has given up on him. That he has given up on him, that he's not his son again. Blah 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 blah. So anyways, what I did, that was not the last, because I told them that I was going home. The ones not pay me is the fact that they did not even contribute anything to my going home. I tell you, they still wanted me to stay. Imagine, everything is going on, okay, and you still want me to keep working for you guys. Fine, you might like me, that you like my work, you like me as a person, but you have to also be concerned about my well-being. I complained to you guys, I was not happy again, I was not mentally okay, everything. No, you want me to keep working. If I don't do any one thing very well, maybe because I'm carried away or something, you know, my boss will be talking. She doesn't go too crazy at me, but you know, she won't ask me. I can't remember, before I left, I can't remember the last time my boss asked me how I was, like, how are you? Okay, if they're the one that will arrest the guy, and it is me that they will tell to go and bail him out, like to tell, no, I won't go and bail him with money, but to tell the police that I've forgiven him, so that the police will leave him. Understand? They did this so many times. They will arrest him and they will beg me, they are sorry, I should please forgive him. Oh my god, my camera was for them. They'll tell me to forgive him, and after I say okay fine, they'll take me to police station to go and tell them that I've forgiven him. Okay, so I will now sign that I've forgiven him. That's not what I'm saying. When they arrest him, I'll go to police station to sign that yes, like they should arrest him, and I will go back again to go and sign that they should free him. Can you imagine? So you guys, I cannot even count how many times that I've gone to that police station. I tell you, I can't count it. The breeze is blowing. Can you guys understand what I'm saying? So I'm so sorry, this video is very long, okay? So that was my struggle. So I told them I was going home, okay, to round everything up. I told them that I was going home. My boss, they said that I should not go, man, that they don't have money. I was like, I'm not doing it again, they should not worry, I'll pay myself. Because every time I tell them that I was going home, they'll tell me that they don't have money, I should stay, I should forgive him. So this time around, I told them that, you know what, I'll pay myself. So they didn't have any money for me. Okay, I used my 2 months salary. I had one before, then that month that one happened, I collected my money, then I joined it together, and I said I should like to pay for my flight. So when I got to the airport, okay, before I left, a day before I left, okay, so it took a week, okay, So a day before I left, it was in the police station, because they said that he's going to be there till I leave. Okay, that was the agreement, that he's going to be there till I leave. So a day before I left, I went to his room, I took all his clothes, I cut them one by one, pieces them, like cut them, yama yama. They cannot sew it, they have to straight away and buy him a new one. I cut them. I returned it back inside his wardrobe. Then I took his national ID card. I took it because that actually costs money to do it. Like when they did mine, they spent like 200 and something thousand or something. You know, that shows that is a residence or something. I think it's around that 200 or 100 and something thousand. Yeah. So since they didn't pay for my flight, I took that one. So if they need to get me another one, they will have to pay for it. Yeah. He's supposed to give me 50,000 naira, you guys. He didn't pay it till I left. They're supposed to compensate me for this hand, okay? Imagine, I was ready to say that they will pay me a lot of money, like 500k. Yeah, because I kept working. Emotional trauma and everything. But my boss was begging me, and she was like, they were going to buy back my phone, and he was going to pay me 50k. My boss bought that phone back for me, and she was telling me that they've already bought the phone for me. I was like, excuse me, my phone, I bought it with my own money. It was your son that spoiled it, so it is your right to buy my phone back for me. It's not a gift, because they were making it seem like it was a gift, that we've bought a phone for you, you know, like they were making especially his mom. I'm like, this is my phone. I used my own money to buy that phone by myself. So yeah, you have to buy it back, or you should go and remain in prison till he can produce the phone. I won't sign for his release. You understand what I'm saying, guys? So till now, he didn't pay that money. But I made sure that I collected 1 month's salary complete that day. That month that this happened, you know, I didn't really work that much. You guys, you go and watch the whole video of that month. But I made sure that I collected the full salary of that month. So that's why that one did not really bother me. And when I was going there, that they were supposed to pay for my flight, they didn't. At least I've worked for them for, you know, it is two years contract. Okay, so I worked for the first 2 years contract. Then the second 2 years contract, I worked for a month and a year and 5 months. Okay, so at least they're supposed to pay half, but they didn't pay any half. So they will use the half money that they didn't pay to go and do another national ID card for him or driver license. Yeah, because they use it as driver license too. So you can do another one if you need it. They will be looking for it at home. They won't see it. So I've already brought it to Nigeria. There's no way I can send it back. I'm so sorry. Except they can come and carry it here. It's still in the house. Probably I'll use it to do my thumbnail picture or something, so you guys will see it. Okay? Yeah. I tell you guys. Anyways, you guys, that was what happened the last time before I now traveled back to Oman. Even when I was at the luggage, when I had to pay extra money at the luggage. When I was packing my stuff, like the luggage area at the airport, well, I don't have enough money. You know, I left a lot of things in Oman, okay? Like in the room, you guys saw when I was packing, a whole trash bag of clothes that I'm supposed to give out to people, fine clothes, new clothes, and all that. But I had to leave them. So the ones that I still packed, one extra bag was like 7 kg or 9 kg. I think it was 7 or 9 kg. I've forgotten. You guys can watch the video, the airport video, you guys. I had to pay extra. So their baba added small money out of the shop, about like 30-something thousand or 40-something thousand to that money for me, okay? Yeah. No! 30-something. Let me just say 30k. Let me just say 30k. That was the only money that they added for me. And when I was going, they gave me small money, like gave me 10,000, gave me 5,000. Normal thing that they were supposed to do for me when I'm going on a normal day, even after they pay for my flight, was what they just did, okay? You know, even the wives, okay, my boss gave me one gift. One of the wives gave me one gift. The other one was not around, and even till now, she doesn't talk to me. I don't know why. We were very close. Oh my god. You guys know the first wife now. You guys know how close we used to be, okay? I don't know why. The second wife that we're not really that close like the first one, we still talk to now. Okay, we still talk to now. Our baby will send me message self. But the first one, I don't know, since I left, only once when I told that I'm already around was the time that we talked. Was the time that we talked. People already saying hi. That was the only time. The remaining till now, if I message her, she does not reply my message. She has never asked of me what's up and hi. So, anyways, that's the whole problem. I still talk to the second wife, like what is my madam's daughter-in-law. Sorry, guys. Oh, okay. That's the only person that I still talk to till now. And her son. Then my madam, 2 years, she used to greet me on WhatsApp and all that. Okay, yeah. So that was what happened in Oman, you guys. I am fine now. I'm very, very fine. You guys saw when I was not feeling fine and all that. So I am very fine now. I give God all the glory. And yeah, I'm very fine. I give God all the glory, okay? Yeah, so that is what happened in Oman. Thank you guys so much for watching. The next video that I'll be making next is, somebody said I should talk on YouTube channel and you know how YouTube has been for me since I got back to Nigeria. I'll talk about that, because you guys, if you're a YouTuber in any Arab country, we really need to talk, okay? There are some things that you have to do, okay? And a lot of things will change. I tell you, a lot of things will change. Ambulances are passing. A lot of things will change. Then also, if you are still working in Oman or any Arab country and you are going home, there are some things that I still need to talk to you guys about, okay? So probably I'll talk about that one first. No, I'll talk about YouTube. I'll know how to talk about it too, okay? Yes, guys. So anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Shout out to you guys. You guys have been my support since the beginning of my journey till now. I love you guys so much. Please don't give up on me, okay? I'm praying for you guys. Yeah, please pray for me too, okay? Yes, guys, I love you guys so much. Don't forget that you're beautiful, you're amazing, you're king, you're queen, you're full of grace. Don't forget to subscribe, to like and share this video, okay? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Mwah, mwah.